Hello everyone, welcome back to Life with Exie, where we share about motherhood, faith, womanhood, and life in general. I'm Exie. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to share, like, and subscribe to the channel for more. Have you ever felt like something you cared about was too insignificant to pray about? Like praying about it was almost embarrassing. I used to think that we were only supposed to pray about the most transformative or deeply profound situations. Never ever feel like something is too small to pray for. One of the first kind of trivial things I used to pray for since my childhood were my socks. In elementary school, I lost my socks all the time, and when I couldn't find them, for a while, I would start crying to God and begging Him to help me find them so I wouldn't be late for school. And I honestly still do it to this day with various things in my life. Let me know if you can relate to this in the comment section. In my late teen years, I was going through a hair journey and had chopped my hair off. During that journey, I started constantly praying for my hair. At that time, I thought if people knew what I was praying for, if people knew that I was praying for my hair, it would be perceived as an unserious or silly thing to pray for. I also tend to ask God to help me find valuable things that I've lost. A recent example of prayers that seemed a bit silly was a couple of weeks ago. I was sitting on the porch with my baby and I was having a rough day. I was sleep deprived and exhausted. I needed a break. So that day, I asked God to allow my husband to leave work early. It was a very quick prayer. But that day, my husband came home early. And I was in shock that God actually heard my little prayer. All of this to say, everything that matters to us matters to God. And I tend to forget that sometimes. Of course, God will not always give us exactly what we ask for, but He will always listen to us and help us better than we think we need. In my prayers, I like to remind God of Mark 11:24, which says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." This verse has a way of giving me a special kind of peace. It reminds me to act like I already have what I'm asking for, and that way it takes away the anxiety of the wait. Sometimes we think our prayers are too trivial for God, but we forget that God loves us more than parents love their children. Of course, every little thing, every little concern we have will be taken seriously. A lot of us don't realize that we can and should talk to God as if He was our very best friend, because He is. We can tell Him anything, anytime. Sometimes we don't even have to say anything, and He already knows what we need. I used to wait until I was in the right place, in the most perfect conditions, to talk to God, but I don't anymore. God is omnipresent, and waiting for the perfect time sometimes leads to distractions and forgetfulness. So now I simply talk to Him wherever and whenever I can. It also helps me. It keeps me grounded, and it serves as a reminder that God is with me everywhere I go, and He's listening to me and keeping me safe. Especially as a stay-at-home mom, it is so helpful to know that I can talk to God in my most stressful moments and that I am never alone. So I hope this video helps you realize that whatever it is you're going through, you have a father, a friend that truly cares, and nothing is too big or too small for him. Nothing is impossible to God. Talk to him. He will listen. Thank you for sticking till the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a good rest of your day. Bye for now.